person with a very loud imagination. I am chaotic, emotional, easily overwhelmed, and definitely not someone who enjoys being in the spotlight. If someone had told me a few years ago that one day, hundreds of thousands of people would be waiting for something I create, I probably would have laughed or hidden, because I do not really like showing myself. I do not feel comfortable around many people, and as a person, I would never have dared to become this visible. That is why this little sheep exists. It is not just a character. It is a part of me. The part that can carry the stories in my head out into the world without me having to stand in the center of attention myself. Because telling stories has always been a part of me. Even as a child. Later, as Nebelshaf, I told little stories with Lego figures. With photos I took myself. Small scenes, little worlds, and a lot of feeling. Then AI came along and became a new tool for me to let my creativity run free. At first it was simply experimenting. Cute animals, strange ideas, and small moments that were meant to make people smile. Because that has always been the reason I created stories, to make people a tiny bit happier. Even if only for a moment. At some point, people started writing that this little smile had made their day a little better. That is how Nebelshaf eventually became Nebelshaf Art. But over the years, what AI could make possible also grew. And at some point, I wanted more than single beautiful or funny animal moments. I wanted to create a place. Something warm. Something cozy. A small, safe space full of stories people could find themselves in. That is how Cozy Paw Tales was born. And somewhere along that path, Amber and Frosty were already there. First in my head, then on paper. And eventually, I was able to bring them to life with AI. They were never meant to have fixed genders, so everyone could feel connected to them in their own way. They were also never meant to need a language, because feelings do not always need words. Some things are simply understood. I did not want to create perfect characters. None of us are perfect, and maybe that is exactly what makes us who we are. I created Amber and Frosty because I wanted to tell stories that feel small, warm, honest, and familiar. Then the first video happened, and suddenly, there were not just viewers. There were people writing, "That is me, that is us, I needed this." And maybe that is exactly why this little world means so much to me. Amber and Frosty are not just two penguins. They have become a little world where many people can find a piece of themselves. And I am incredibly grateful that this small idea has grown into such a wonderful community.